Probably get some food, so. Bachelor weekend is over. Time to get in the sauna. There she is in all her glory. It's sauna time. Tried to do 25 minutes. Less than 15. Story of my life. Alright. Dripping. Time to cook the rest of the chicken. Get to bed. I'm just gonna hop on here and kind of explain what's going on. What's up, guys? My name is Jacob. You just went through a tour of my home gym. I'm a traveling worker, so when I'm not on the road, that's where I'm hitting the weights. And right as you see right here, this is me on my personal bike. Alright, I really should get an Echo bike because I'm training for a triathlon right now, a half Ironman, but alas, we prevail. This is me 2 hours on the Echo bike and then 30 minutes on the treadmill for a brick workout. I gotta get used to working in the garage just because it's so hot and such a cluster area for moving around and also getting airflow. Audio cut out on this portion, but I really need to get an Echo bike. This assault bike is grueling for 2 hours. So 2 hours on the assault bike, then it's time to hop on the treadmill and get things done. Training for a half Ironman in September, so gotta get those miles in. Alright, now time to talk through the workout. It's probably like 96 in this garage at this point, so I'm dying. This is later on in the day. It's in the afternoon. I start off by warming out my back, just trying to get a slow and controlled pull-up. Obviously the first set I didn't really know where to set up the camera, so I'm out of angle. But you'll see on this next set, I fixed it. Hooray! So now time for set two. Usually I do 3 sets just to failure or 12, whichever one comes first, just for muscle building hypertrophy reasons. Every exercise that I do during this time is hypertrophy based with a controlled eccentric, and usually 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. Alright, so now we're on to the ab portion of the workout after getting warmed up and getting the back warmed up. I try to do my abs or the undesirables towards the beginning of the workout just because it breaks things up, and also if I leave it towards the end and I'm out of energy, I'll usually 9 times out of 10 come up with an excuse not to do abs. So I try to put all the stuff that I don't normally like to do towards the front of the workout and backload all the stuff that I like, just so that I'm not skipping anything that's needed. Same idea with this. I go 3 sets of 8 to 12 and I try to control the eccentric. Alright, still working on those camera angles, getting everything good. And now time for my accessory work. We're going tricep push downs. I really got to work on growing my triceps, not only just for performance but also looks, not gonna lie. They're pretty small, so gotta up that game. 3 sets of 12, just like everything else. 8 to 12, depending on the weight. Try and control the eccentrics. I really gotta work on my form here, but I was hitting heavyweight more. So, but still gotta work on that form. No excuse. Alright, this part is open for a reason, no music. PSA, we gotta stop, especially me. I'm number one problem with this is stop skipping the accessory movements. Alright, there's small little muscles in your back, small little muscles in your shoulders. Try and find those different exercises to hit those muscular groups, because if you keep on pounding the big muscle groups like the chest and the back and the triceps and everything that's a bigger muscle group, eventually those smaller muscle groups that are stabilizers are going to break down. So for the healthiest option, try and hit those stabilizing muscle groups. Alright, let's get one thing addressed right away. Alright, yes, I know I have a lazy eye. Yes, I know that it's been going crazy in this video. I was tired all weekend, drove 8 hours up to Wisconsin and 8 hours back to work, all within a 48-hour time frame, along with driving multiple times as a DD. So I was pretty tired this whole weekend. Alright, now on to the next movement. That ab workout should have been done at the beginning, but at least I remembered to do it at the end. Now time for the tricep dips. Those again should have been done with the tricep push down as an accessory or a bicep, but again, I forgot. As long as I do it before the end of the workout and get her done before I'm done, then we're all good. Now, finishing up for the last movement. Everything was 3 sets of 12 today. We're going 30 pounds on the lateral raise. I really got to work on form. Probably should bring the weight down and work on lateral raise form. But this is after the fact, just something I got to work on for the future. After this, it's time to drive the 8 hours back to work. Alright, just got back from work and it was hot as hell out. Forgot to turn on the AC, so it's nice and warm in here. Whatever. Still gotta go work out at the Planet Fitness. So time to go work out. Woo!